Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
I'm expecting Algeria to edge Nigeria here and meet Senegal in the final. Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. That was me 3 weeks ago predicting this Afcon 2019 final. As usual, I'm your host Silas Fiawi. I called the final Senegal versus Algeria. You can watch that full video up here, but today we're going to review the two semi-finals today that took place yesterday. If you're new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to this channel and to click on the notification bell to get more updates. What an amazing semi-final we had yesterday. The two semi-finals served as pure drama. Football in excelsis. This is what we want in the African Cup of Nations. Unfortunately for Tunisia and Nigeria, most notably Nigeria, the manner in which they lost and the time in which they lost the game, it wasn't a game to remember. Take you through the second semi-final, which was between Algeria and Nigeria, and what a semi-final it was. These two teams came into the game with high spirits. Algeria had gone to a penalty shootout against Ivory Coast, which they just survived 4-3. Nigeria beat South Africa, the last gasp winner from William Ekong, which put them into the semi-final clash with Algeria, who many had touted as the favorites to win the tournament. They won their group with 9 points. Nigeria came in second in their group with Madagascar topping the group. The game ensued between the two sides at the Cairo International Stadium, and it was Algeria who dominated the opening exchanges. They were the better team in the first half, playing Nigeria in terms of possession, chances created, most particularly Boumneja, who was a thorn in the flesh of the Nigerian defense. He really caused havoc when he was running down at them, and the Nigerian defense was not at its sharpest last night. It made so many errors. Ekong and Waziem at the back were not on top. Hollings in particular was at fault for the first goal after RIYAD Mahrez dribbled past him with a few step overs and crossed into the box. And unfortunately for William Ekong, who was a hero just a few days ago, turned to villain, scoring the own goal in the process. Nigeria rallied back, but Algeria were always in the upper hand on this game, and I think it was a bit too much for the Nigerian midfield to handle, in particular Feghouli, Mahrez, Banesser and Belaili, along with Boumneja up front, were really electric. They dominated the game for long spells into the second half until a controversial decision, I have to say, a handball on the Algerian defender, brought Nigeria back into the game. Odion Ighalo stepped up after VAR confirmed that it was truly a handball, and the referee, after reviewing it, accepted that he was going to give a penalty. Odion Ighalo stepped up, scored the goal that made him the highest goal scorer in this Afcon with 4 goals, and that brought Nigeria back into the game in the 72nd minute. That game on, and Nigeria had a lifeline. Algeria had to step it up a notch and tried everything in their power to get back on track. It wasn't to be, however, until late on into the encounter. A foul on the edge of the box, and RIYAD Mahrez stepped up to take the free kick. We'll listen to RIYAD Mahrez as he was preparing to take that free kick, what he was thinking, but my goodness, this free kick was something. It had so much power in it. I don't think the goalkeeper stood a chance. He did not stand a chance. It was quite amazing. Many people were blaming the goalkeeper because his positioning wasn't great for that free kick. He was actually standing behind the wall, and it looked like he didn't trust the wall to do its job, and Nigeria were knocked out just with the last kick of the game, which is a free kick from RIYAD Mahrez. That set up a final with Senegal, who earlier on in the day played Tunisia in what was another drama-filled game. Senegal obviously were the better team in the first half, though they did not score a goal. He struck the bar in the opening exchanges. That was in the 25th minute. Wasn't to be in the first half. In the second half, they came back stronger, and lo and behold, Tunisia, against the run of play, got a penalty that would have put them in penalty, was saved calmly by the Senegalese goalkeeper. That was a poor kick from the Tunisian player. It was a really poor penalty kick, I have to say, in the end. And Tunisia failed to take their lead. A few moments later, Senegal got another penalty themselves to take the lead. Sadio Mane has been missing a lot of penalties of late. He missed 2 penalties already in this Afcon. He left it aside for his teammate to take, and lo and behold, he also missed, and it was still 0-0. It looks like no one wanted to play in the final at some point. But finally, we went into extra time after 0-0 at 90 minutes. In the first half of extra time, with 5 minutes to go to half time in extra time, a free kick from Senegal led to an own goal on the part of Dylan. Dylan scored that own goal for Tunisia, and they were behind. Few moments later, into the end of the extra time in second half, a penalty call again for handball on Idrissa Gueye. After replay was showed, review from VAR, it was shown that no, it wasn't a penalty, and that Idrissa Gueye attempted to move his hand out of the position from which the ball was about to hit him, and unfortunately for him, he didn't do it in time. So Idrissa Gueye and Senegal survived, and that was not a penalty call. It ended in a 1-0 win for Senegal. They edged Tunisia and made a final date with Algeria on the 19th of July. That was the story of how the game went yesterday in the semi-final of the Afcon 2019. It was pure drama in both matches, and unfortunate for the teams that lost. Condolences to Tunisia and to Nigeria. They will play the 3rd place playoff on Wednesday, the 17th of July, to determine who is the 3rd best placed team in this Afcon 2019. Before we leave, we listen to RIYAD, Mahrez, and also the Algerian coach, as well as the Nigerian coach as well. After that, enthralling late winner from Mahrez. We'll have a listen to all 3 men. We'll start with RIYAD Mahrez.
It was a strong game, tough game. I guess a very good team. Both team was like looking each other. It was difficult. It was 1-1, and then we had this free kick. I had the chance to score it, and I did it. So we're very happy today. Well, we played Senegal in the group stage already, so we know them, they know us. It will be a very good game as well again. So we are tired today. We're gonna recover, and then we are ready for the next game, inshallah. The final, after 29 years. I think it was these games. Every game is difficult, but when you arrive in the quarter-final, semi-final, it's more difficult.
Ouais, je me suis concentré. Je me suis dit que
I was really concentrating. I said to myself I was going to hit it hard on the keeper's side. I concentrated hard on my technique, and thanks to God, it went in. A first final in 29 years is something exceptional. Thank you to all our people, because everything we've done is for the people and our families. We're so happy. I'm speechless.
pour le peuple et pour nos familles. On est content, on n'a plus les mots.
Algeria made a better first half than us, but we came back in the match in the second half, and unfortunately we conceded this goal in the last minute. I think the players wanted to go to extra time, believing that perhaps Algeria would be tired and we could win this match in the extra time. It was a wonderful match. We lost it, so we are not happy. Congrats to the winners.
Same point of view. I believe that we knew that it will be a tough game because of the opponent, because of the quality of the opponent, because of the tough game that we had against Ivory Coast 3 days ago. The guys made an amazing first half. We deserve at this time to score the goal. I think we could score more goals. Then the second half, we had, I think, a difficult moment for around 15 minutes. We were under pressure. I think we played too deep. Our block were too deep. not enough pressure on the opponents, due to the fatigue or tired of the players and the quality of the opponent. Then after this penalty, this decision and the penalty, I think the players shown great attitude and mental strength, and coming back until the end, fighting to score a goal. We had some other situations, maybe not to clear chances, but situations if we play the last pass or with more accuracy, I think we could score another goal. Then this free kicker arrived, and of course with the quality of players like Mahrez, it's a massive chance of goal. Thanks God we made it. Alhamdulillah.
Well, it was a difficult game, and we are unlucky at the last minute, because second half we really played well and we deserved more than what we got today. But this is football. Got free kick last minute and they scored, the game finished. So we have to learn from our mistake and we look forward to the third place game. I think every match we've played in this Afcon is tough. This is much tougher because Algeria is a good side. They played really well, so good luck to them. They won today. Well, I want to tell them we are sorry. We give our best, but it was not enough. We conceded last minute goal. We have to keep working hard. We have a game again on the 17th in the third place. We hope to win that and go with that.
Yeah, so that was Riyad Mahrez saying he had decided to hit the ball long and hard. And that was his determination to hit it long and hard, since that was the last kick of the game, and I think his execution was spot on. Goalkeeper can't be blamed, but my oh my, he was determined to get the ball into the back of the net, and did he do that? He did that and sent Algeria into the final to face Senegal, a final which is sure to be interesting. It's a repeat of the group stages, and can Senegal get revenge? Unfortunately for Senegal, they will be playing without Koulibaly, who I have to say has been a rock at the back for them. On the other hand, Algeria will also be playing without their striker Boumnechar, and it's going to be interesting how those two teams cope without their top players in defense and in attack. We heard from the Nigerian coach who said it was quite unfortunate, but Algeria were the better side in this game. He has to take his hats off for them, and last time they won with a goal, with the one in the last minute. This time they lost in the last minute, and that is football, and I disagree with him on that occasion. I think it's quite unfortunate, Nigeria, the manner in which they lost, but it will be quite hard for Nigeria to admit that Algeria were not the better side. But hey, that is not enough for them, and football can be a funny odd game. The better side doesn't always win, but on this case I think we can all agree Algeria were the better side. So the final is set: Algeria versus Senegal, a repeat of the group stage game. Algeria won that particular game. Can Senegal get revenge? Will there be a repeat of the same scoreline in the final as it was in the group stages? Will Algeria lift the cup? Will Senegal lift the cup for the first time? Will Algeria lift the cup for the first time since 1990? All these questions will be answered on the 19th of July. Join me here on this channel as we watch along the final of the Afcon 2019. But before that, we'll have a third place game between Nigeria and Tunisia on the 17th of July. So that has been for today, reviewing the semi-final of the Afcon 2019. I've been your host, Selassie Fiawe. If you've not subscribed, subscribe, and subscribe to our second channel as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know your thoughts on the games yesterday. Enjoy your day.